Okay, so I'm gonna try and add this in. I'm gonna try and add this statement in. Just because I'm a female doesn't mean that everything is going right for me. Just because I'm simply a female does not mean that everything is going right for me in my life. I just want you guys to understand that. And I really don't know what I'm gonna say in this recording, but just because I am a female living in a bum-ass town doesn't mean that everything is going right for me. I just want everybody to notice and understand that. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here just trying to make things work. I'm here just trying to make things work for me too. And to be honest with you, things are not working out in my favor either. I'm still a peasant. I'm not somebody who is just well off, rich. I don't have money. I don't have any money at all because I still need to find a job to make money. So, just because I am a female doesn't mean that things are going well for me. So, people out here, people just living comfortably in their homes, and they see these females with all this freaking makeup on, people who just turn on the television and see these females dressed scantily clad, and it may seem like things are going well for them. Well, maybe they are just trying to do that just to try and survive out here, because these females out here, they know that that most of the majority of men are simps, and when they dress scantily clad on TV, it's like they think that they have life bagged for them. They have life they have life in it all for them, and they have life stored in a handbasket for them. It's just well, no, they're trying to act a certain way just to think that they're living this certain luxurious lifestyle. They do that for a reason. They do that for a reason. And just because I'm female, it doesn't mean, everybody, just because I'm female, it doesn't mean that, guys will look at me and think oh, she's pretty, No. I actually try to have some sense to myself, and I actually try and make sense of this life and try and make sense of this world, when really it doesn't make any sense at all. See, I'm one of those rare females who actually have a brain in her head, and when I go out into the society, people just look at me and think oh, she's not like everybody else, because I actually am trying and willing to be intelligent within my own brain. See, intelligent females who are darker skinned, you guys may not know this, but they really don't get any they really don't get any you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's just people, you know, people out here, like, they don't like any intelligent being. They don't really like any intelligent people at all, to be honest with you. Like, people just, you know, when I go out here, because, like, I'm a female, but I actually have, like, this, like, really intense, like, sometimes I have this, like, this really intense gaze to myself, and it's just, like, people look at me and, like, they're instantly, like, put off, or they're, like, instantly, like, thinking, like, oh, okay, well, this female actually has a brain, so, like, I won't, like, give any attention to her at all. You know, that's what it really feels like to me, because I really try and be like the, I'm doing this for myself. I'm actually trying to be like, you know, like a modest human being for myself, and really, like, being modest, being intelligent here in this society really doesn't get you anywhere at all. You know, most people out here, like, they just think, like, oh, okay, well, I can sense she's, like, smart. I can sense she's smart, so I'm not really gonna give her the opportunity at all to really thrive or have any kind of, like, opportunity to really do anything. This is how it is. This is how it is. And, you know, I don't know what else to say in this recording. It's not like the last recording where, like, I could just say it. And this is why I don't really make too many videos, like, constantly on my channel, because, like, I just don't really know, like, what truly to say about, like, my situation, or, like, how I'm feeling. You know. And, you know, in today's society, like, being smart, being somebody who has some kind of common sense, it really doesn't get you anywhere with most of the majority of these people out here in society nowadays. It really doesn't. Because I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to live my life as comfortably as I can, but and it seems to me like, you know, like maybe I've fallen in love with a person. Maybe I've fallen in love with a person who is actually somebody like me, but in this world, money is really all that really matters to people. Money is the only thing that people think that, you know, it'll get them somewhere. But with someone like me who actually, like, has common sense, and someone like me who actually wants to, you know, ascend beyond this reality, people could care less about that. You know, it's only the status, money, and how attractive you are is what gets you farther in this society than anything else. So for all the people out there who are thinking, oh yeah, females get everything. No, not every female. Not every female gets everything in this life when she's actually someone who like sticks by her moral code, and like who is somebody who actually has like, you know, a brain up in her head, and like who thinks like, you know, oh yeah, my freaking brain will get me farther. No, that's actually a lie. So a female who is smart, a female who actually wants to use her brain and actually wants to use common sense, it doesn't mean anything to these people out here. All that matters is that, you know, if you look good, if you're bubble-headed, if you conform to what everybody else is doing, which is not really doing anything at all besides looking good, then having common sense and having like a mind to yourself, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to these people. It really doesn't mean anything to these people out here nowadays. And that's the truth. Okay? So me and my spouse actually watched the last Planet of the Apes movie. Actually, he fell asleep. He fell asleep during like the middle of it, but literally, like, does it have to take like this planet literally, like, does it take this planet like having to turn into like the Planet of the Apes? Literally, does this world having to turn into the Planet of the Apes movie, like, will that fucking take, like, people just, like, finally realizing, like, okay, like, other people are actually, like, an asset and, like, can do more for the greater good? For the greater good of humanity? No, it's gonna have to take something kind of like drastic like that for these freaking people to really realize, like, oh yeah, you're important now. You're important now. We need you. We need you. So it's literally gonna take something like that to have the most of the majority of the population just to frickin' realize, oh yeah, this person is important to us. But no, it's not like that now. It's not like that now, and it'll never be like that until something like that like drastically happens, in order for people to think, oh, you're important. You're important. You're somebody who can actually help us. And you know, I'm actually a female. I'm actually a female with common sense. I'm actually a female who can look around who can look around my surroundings and think, yeah, this frickin' life is fucked up. This whole frickin' place is so fucked up. And it's because the rich are gaining more money. The rich are gaining more money than us. So they're not really caring about like what what the peasants are doing, what the general population needs. It's all about what they need. It's all about how they can sustain their life to be happy, not the rest of us. It's certainly not about the rest of us. We have to just freaking sit here and freaking just wait until things get worse. We have to sit here and struggle. You have to sit here and struggle and just, basically hope on a fucking miracle that life is gonna get better for us peons, us peasants. But no, we have to like live life and like just pay taxes to the rich for what they need and for what they really want now. So, I'm a millennial. I'm a part of the Pluto and Scorpio generation who are just realizing now, like, okay, well, we can't really give a flying F about what these rich motherfuckers want anymore. This is about us. This is about us and how we're supposed to make our lives better. But of course, they just have to make it like extra hard. These people at the top, these people who are gaining the knowledge of how this world really works. Us as peons, us as peasants, like, we're just here, like, left in the dark. We're left in the dark. All of us common people are just here, like, left in the dark, not really knowing, like, how to thrive here, not really knowing, like, how this society really thrives. And it's because of these freaking rich people, okay? These rich people and, like, the people above them, like, they're actually the ones running the show. They're the ones having a more privileged life than us. Meanwhile, us regular folk are here just struggling, trying to survive, make it through this life. Feeling miserable, feeling like we can't get any kind of job, feeling like we don't have enough money to just live our own freaking life. This is what it's come down to. And it needs to end. It needs to end now. But sad reality, people out here, they don't want to help one another. They don't even want to get to know they don't want to get to know the regular folk like us, because people out here just think that they live a privileged life, and, like, they have everything at their fingertips just because they have a fucking cell phone in their hand. It doesn't work like that. So people just feel like, okay, well, I don't have to talk to these other people because they are not like me. No, it can't be like that anymore. So, and I don't even know if things are gonna change. I don't even know if things are even gonna change for the better for the peasants, the ones with common sense, the ones who really see like this society is just, you know, this society could care less, because all people are out here are doing, they're just trying to get their illusionary piece of paper just to make their life better. This is all we're doing. That's all we're doing.